if I ever leave this world alive. Well, thank you for the things you did in my life.
Morning, YouTube family. My Boswells. McClellan Blue Mountain. Good stuff. I almost like it as much as the Frogmorton Cellar. It is just so good. It's all about the Latakia for me. Or Latakia. However we say it, I don't know. I've heard it both ways. No, Smoking Grandpa Bones calls it Latakia. So, I don't know. Today I want to read something, but it's not anything really too deep or complicated. I wanted to share with you a practice that I've been doing for a long time now. For those of you who watch my videos at all in depth, you'll know that I obviously like to read, but I also like to write. Specifically, I like to write in my journal. I've been doing a journal now for over 10 years. But you should also note that, you know, I'm a very young grandfather. I started young. My daughter started when she was 19. So I've got a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old, grandkid. So 3-year-old grandson, 1-year-old granddaughter. And while, yeah, I keep my own journals to myself, before my grandson was born, I said, hey, I want to keep a journal for him on his behalf about his life. Now, a lot of people do scrapbooks. I get scrapbooks. But I try to take it one step further and tell a story behind the pictures. Try to capture moments that you really don't necessarily capture on film. And I do that through his journal. This is his journal. I started this when he was, before he was born, actually. Some pictures, so on and so forth. Capturing, daily life. Man, what's some of the stuff I wrote? I wrote leading up to his birth. I wrote the day of his birth, minute by minute, what was happening. Everything. I captured all that for him. I also captured it for his sister, who's now 1. Each one of these has an introduction in it as to why I'm doing it, the importance of keeping a journal and a record of your life. Let me just read one excerpt in my Today was a life-changing day for you, Jace. At 2:26 a.m., your sister Trinity was born. At 10:35 this morning, you met her for the first time. I brought you to the same hospital you were born in. We walked hand in hand up to room 313, where your sister and your parents were resting. Trinity was lying in her plastic bassinet. Your dad picked you up and allowed you to peer over your sister's sleeping little body. Your face was filled with curiosity, but you were smiling from ear to ear. Then you leaned over and gently touched her face with your left hand. This was immediately followed up with the cutest kiss on her left temple. She stirred a little, but fell right back to sleep, comforted in the feeling that her big brother was there to protect her. And I wrote the same story essentially in her book. These are fleeting moments in life of these children that happen that fast. But I feel they need to be preserved. So it's my gift to them beyond just a scrapbook. I also have a little section in the back of here. Titled a list of things that Grandpa never thought he would hear anybody say out loud, or himself say out loud. These are things I never thought I'd actually say out loud. Jace, please stop beating the fireplace. Jace, get out of the oven. Jace, stop drawing in your poop. Jace, stop putting leaves in your butt. Take your butt out of your Mimi's cereal. Stop sucking on the table. Stop eating Pop-Tarts with your feet. Mud boobies are not funny. Stop snorting applesauce up your nose. So why am I telling you about all this? Well, I guess it's just one thing else about my life I wanted to share that I think is a good practice for parents or grandparents. You know, it's a gift for them later on in life. I don't just tell stories, but I write about almost letters to them about how I feel about what's going on or what they're doing. And I write it to them. Jace, today you did this. You know, today I feel this way or whatever. And Trinity too. I think they'll appreciate it later in life. And, you know, if you guys are interested in doing something like this, I don't think it's ever too late to start. Just because you're a kid 6 or 7 years old doesn't mean you can't start doing something like that for them. You know, does it take time? Well, of course it does. But isn't it time well spent? You know, the time I could be spending inside there watching TV right now or something. Instead, I'm out here preserving memories from yesterday's campfire and s'more session. So, that's it, guys. Smoking Lamp is out.